Get in, nerds. We are playing Burden of Command. We are at San Fratello, trying to get some objectives. We've already got one. We're close to getting a second and a third. And there's a fourth here and a fifth here. And then we'll see how we feel later about going for these three. But for now, let's get into it. I didn't end the turn to end turn 6, so I'll do that right now. And we are in turn 7. The enemy has not chosen to do anything. So, I think we're going to start with Stern. And we're going to do just same as we did before. We're going to throw some shells on this here machine gun. Nice. Very good. And then their morale is very low, so we will pepper them with fire from this MG. And they've still got one action. Do I want to spend a point to bolster? I don't think so. We'll just keep firing. Alright, so we didn't get to steal their last action, but that's okay. I'm feeling very confident about that situation. Let me do a quick check of their visibility. They do have visibility to a lot of this. So I think I'm going to grab this squad and move this machine gun. I'm going to run them across here. Alright, they did not see me. So that is good. And that's going to be Stern's turn. Mortar has fired. Machine gun has fired. Everything else is good to go. Let's see what the enemy does. Now, it's possible this officer will rally them. Okay. No, he did not. So I think at this point, we take Dearborn's turn first. So, where can we get visibility to this MG? Not a lot of locations. Do I attack this squad this turn is kind of my question. They are facing this way. So I could move this squad across here and try and nail them. Like get them here, then move them across. I'm betting, though, if I do that, if the enemy doesn't have anything over in these areas. Now, we can shoot from here. If I do that, I pave the way for one of these other squads to go in. They are pretty fully suppressed, though, and this is my squad with the most points. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, this might be a mistake. This is really greedy. But I'm going to take the bet. Uh-oh. Your command group scrambles to cover as rounds whistle in. A massive gout of earth and fire shoots from the ground nearby. Christ, Corporal Washington shouts over your own ringing ears as he picks himself up off the ground. The Krauts have us zeroed in. That ain't German shit, Corporal. Grant growls as he points up at the sound of shells careening in, every single one of them coming from behind. Those are our 155s, divisional artillery, our own goddamn guns. More shells land, but you're not the only ones getting plastered. The Germans are taking a pounding, too. Maybe if you push your men forward now, you'll be able to catch them while they're still dazed. You might lose men to friendly fire. We may just have to check our chances. Grant grimaces. Washington keeps a wary eye skywards. The shells keep coming. I don't love this. Do not hit this squad. Okay, interesting. Alright, we are close We got 3 things. Let's move here. We'll come in at them from the side. Beautiful. And now we're flanking. Get him!
Frag out!
Nice! Alright, beautiful. And this objective is ours, which is excellent. So, from here, I think we move up around here. And we try to keep in these woods and make sure that the enemy is not around, because I don't want any enemy around. I'll move through here. That's as far as this squad's going to go. And then this squad can use the remainder of Dearborn's command points to go here. Still not seeing any more enemy units over here, but that's, you know, that doesn't mean they're not there. So, that is the end of Dearborn's turn. Alright, beautiful. So next, I think we'll grab Lieutenant Rao and just get his units moving as far and fast as they can. Now the question I need to ask myself is, do I dare to run them up this road at least a little while? Do I have visibility to any of this road? I do. Alright, so I have a pretty solid confidence that there's not enemies here. What kind of command do these heights have of this road? This one's got some. Okay, so there is some. So the enemy's got a unit here. They're running up this road. If it's an MG, then running up this road is going to be a problem. But I think I'm going to risk it to get some speed, at least out to here. So, let me see. Rao, you got your 1 unit over here. Got a unit over here that just moved. Got this unit here. I'll send these lads forward. Can I get across this cover? I can. This open area into cover. I can. We'll go up into this heavy cover and see what we can see. Alright, cool. Let's turn this squad to face this way. And then the squad that Rao is currently commanding, we'll just go ahead and run. Why can't you both go? There we go. Perfect. We'll just run straight down this road. Alright, so that's Rao. And next it's going to be Thompson. Once again, Thompson himself is going to go real slow towards this objective. I don't want to end my turn out in the open, which I'll do if I go there, so we'll wait. There's no rush. We'll grab first squad, or third squad of first platoon. Let's stay in cover here. And we'll move to here. Alright, didn't think there'd be any enemies, and there weren't. And this control point is ours, and we'll head back into the heavy cover just to make sure we're maximally protected. Finally, now here's the question. What has visibility to us if we run up to this objective? Good enemy covered positions up here, but these don't have visibility. Now this spot doesn't have much cover. This spot does. So a lot of the places they could be in don't have a visual. But it would be just like them to put an MG up here. Now if they're down here, over here, they still wouldn't. Now I have a sinking suspicion here. then I might be about to get myself into a kerfuffle. Can I grant this unit an infiltrate? I can't. Wait, hold up. Can he only personally infiltrate? Any squad with you gains infiltrating. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move Lieutenant Murphy here into this squad. Now we're both selected. Let's infiltrate to here and stay hidden. And then... Oh, it's a one-person... Well, that was really, really dumb of me. All right, we're risking it for the biscuit, friends. That's objective number 5. And that squad's going to stay right there. Right there. Not doing anything. In fact, I kind of want to bolster them. Just to make sure.
Captain needs everyone, now!
It would be absolutely nutty to cross this open turn and try to get into one of these houses. Absolutely ridiculous. Dumb. No reason to... No. This is a bad plan. I'm not doing it. We're ending the turn and waiting until next turn. So we're very near to 5 objectives, which puts us at a mission minor victory. So I'll end the leader turn, and I'm going to end the turn as well. All right. That puts us at turn 8. And just to confirm, I cannot infiltrate again. All right. I can only... All right. That's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab Lieutenant Rao's squads, and we're going to send these fellas forward to see what we can see. All right, very good. Let's get you up into this heavy cover here. Stay in cover. All right. Still nothing. When do we get visibility to this house? We got to get to there. What about here? Okay. But there's no rush. We'll take a little bit of a rush, going to slightly up. Uh-oh. No, that was really bad. All right. That's okay. I ran them into an ambush. Just like all the best commanders do, I run my men into an ambush all the time. So, to deal with this situation... I didn't expect them to be here. What we'll do is I'll use Captain Murphy to activate this squad. And we'll just jump right over them. Get him!
Come on.
Nice. Perfect. Beautiful. Excellently done, gentlemen. Now, while these units active, we'll move them over here. And do we have visibility to this house? Not yet. So we'll move them one forward. Wait, do we have visibility to this house from here? No, we have to go here to the less good cover. I'm risking it. All right. Doesn't look like there's anyone in there so far. Lieutenant Rao's turn remains active. So we'll bring up his other 2 squads. Obviously, I had some truly inspired leadership over here, running this unit past another an enemy unit and risking them getting just absolutely manhandled. But you know, that's how things go. And Lieutenant Rouse, the squad Lieutenant Rao is currently commanding. We will rush forward as much as possible. Nope, still staying in cover. Not quite as much as possible. We're still staying in cover here. I think Dearborn will be next. And we'll see how things go after that. So that's the end of Lieutenant Rao's turn. Creeping to here would be nutty, but creeping to here and then running up and over would be reasonable. So let's do that. No, this is not wise. I'm going to use Lieutenant Dearborn. Dearborn will continue to press forward. Okay, we'll send this squad up a little bit further this way and see what we can get visibility to over here. I'm risking doing a lot of movement here, but we're in decent cover. We're remaining unseen for now. This squad can get a little bit further as well. Hopefully our own boys don't shell us. How's my visibility when I'm here? Oh, it's nothing. Alright, but this... Oh, still nothing. Alright, where can I get some good visibility? Wow, visibility to this forested area is much less good than I thought it was. Which works both for and against us, because obviously I want to make sure there are not German units in that area. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to physically go there, and I'm not super duper excited about that prospect. Because moving in and assaulting a forested location is, is a risk. Alright, that is Lieutenant Dearborn. And at this point, Dearborn and Rao have both gotten into the primary area of operations. So, next... I think next we'll just do Stern. So, let's get that MG a little bit closer to the action. Not the ideal spot, but it is what it is. We'll move the mortar up a few hexes just to get them a little bit closer into things. Ooh, weapons platoon focus. They got another action point, although that doesn't give them the ability to do anything they wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. And we'll bring this MG up as well. Alright. And that is weapons platoon. So finally, we have Lieutenant Thompson. So, one of his squads is already gone. So we'll use him and the squad he's currently with. And we'll grab this objective. And I'm going to creep there. Because I am just so paranoid about this hex. Nice. Alright. Success. Now the question, do I cross here into less good cover? Or do I stay here in excellent cover? Let's take a quick look at visibility. Visibility is not good. But I've been moving units through here without a problem. So let's go this way. Alright. And now we've got visibility through towards these woods at least. So I'm feeling pretty solid. So now, with Lieutenant Murphy, let's creep this squad and the captain here. And then we'll move by waypoints. They can't make it. Gosh. We'll give them a bolster. If there turn
Leave
out
the
to be
wounded
any
for the
enemies
medics.
in there, this will also help. Let me just... Alright, we've got them both selected.
Come on!
In we go. Alright, beautiful. I'm not going to risk anything else this turn. It's only turn 8. We got a lot of turns left and not too many more objectives to take. So we're just gonna take it slow, be reasonable, and keep moving forward. So this concludes turn 8. Is that my entire allocation of turns for this episode? Not much has happened. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's do one more turn. So it's now turn 9. I need to move Lieutenant Murphy to rally this squad. Beautiful.
Let's hit him hard!
Or Captain Murphy. I'm always doing that. Now these woods. So here's the thing. Visibility in these areas is really, really tight. These are good positions. So what I want to do is move this squad here. Okay. Still nothing over here. So let's move them here. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, they got one of my guys. They got one of my guys. No! Oh, that's okay, though. They're facing south. Which means I can send one of these squads up to do an assault. And take them out. So where does this spot have visibility to? Not much around. But they do have visibility to that house. So that means that house is in play. I take command of this squad. They're facing that way. If I take command of this squad, I can get in their flank. If I go here, I'm risking being shot at by that house if there's anyone there. But I think it's worth. And now, get him! What? We took a lot of casualties here. Interesting. And then we got shot from there. Alright. Oh, we took some casualties there as well. Urgh. Oh, that's not good. Alright, this is bananas, but I gotta go in. I know they came from exactly there. This is getting really greedy. I might be about to make a giant mistake. 10%. The first casualties are carried past the command post. Pale young men on old drab stretchers. The crouched sure are fierce on the retreat, First Sergeant Grant notes. We just have to keep poking them in the flank until they retreat. They are pulling back, but where to? He's right, keep on the flank. Focus on the fight. He's right, keep on the flank. They don't want to be flanked, so do more of that. Gunfire continues to pop in the distance. Yep, I see him. Really? 2 shots, huh? Okay. I don't have the ability to shoot from here. This is dirty. I have the ability to get to this squad. They could shoot in 1 point? Oh, that's dirty. That's so dirty. I'm going to try to get him from the side. Again, this is really dirty, but we're spotted, and they shot us. But we're undaunted. No way that's going to work. And no way that's going to work either. Alright, so... Wow. They really did lock down this area. So let's hop into this house. And... could get Captain Murphy into that house to rally them next turn. I've really made some mistakes over here. But that's okay. Again, visibility check. So if I move Captain Murphy to here, I could press this unit just to get them out of the action. I think that's the right call.
Lovely day in hell!
And we'll just get them back a little ways so that we don't end up getting totally goofed. I should have moved them here where Captain Murphy is. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Let's turn our facing so that we're pointed this way. And Captain Murphy will be able to rally them. Anyway, it was Dearborn's turn. I didn't take any fire from over here. So... I'm going to risk taking this squad across here. Yeah, alright. So I'm reasonably confident that this forested area is not defended. But in case it is, let's get this unit moving this way. Just to clear out anything if there's anything. Alright, not my best turn by any stretch of the imagination, but I took out an enemy unit. And hopefully next turn I'll take out another.
Was ist das? Suche die Nabelschnur. Härtet euch ab. Macht eure Türklopfer fertig.
Oh no! Oh, they got me in an assault. Oh no!
Haltet sie in Deckung. Call the meat wagon.
Oh, that's real bad. Oh no! Alright, alright. They got some fight in them. Okay. So, I think at this point, I can't believe this. I can't move Lieutenant Thompson up. This is really bad, friends. I lost a bunch of morale in all my units, and now I'm going to need to take a freaking whole turn regrouping to unfuck this situation. I'm going to run this squad back, I think. Since I don't have Captain Murphy in the situation anymore. Let's take a slightly safer... What? You need the road? That's silly. All right. Even so, I need to bring Thompson up. But he can't because he's freaking... Because he needs to rally before these guys will be able to go anywhere. Gosh darn it. Well, rally it is then.
Hit him back, hard and fast.
Well, let's get him across this thing. Up onto this ridge. And into here. And then we'll take this unit. But they're his... Oh, cripes. But they already activated. Why can't they go there? This unit should be able to get there. Anyway. It is what it is. Alright, anyway, that's Thompson. And next it's, I think, Rao and then Stern. So these are Rao's guys. We'll move them up. And that's as far as they can go, because their morale is pretty badly depleted. Rao we're going to use to rally himself and his squad. Stern we're going to do the same thing with.
Me, Kameraden!
And we're going to get him moving up in the general direction of the action. Can we see anything to shell it with Stern? I don't think so. Yeah, no. So he will do the same. That's everything with Rao, right? Yeah, because his squads have already all moved. This one here, and this one here. So that's the end of Rao. And then Stern will rally. And he'll move himself forward. And then he'll order his MG. They can't go forward at all? This is nonsense. Alright. What about the mortar? Can they at least... Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, so much for heavy support. Alright. Let's see what the Germans do. Alright, well that is the end of turn 9. I had a pretty bad turn. But we're not out of the fight yet. We are superior in strength and firepower, and we know where they are, and they don't necessarily know where we are. So I still have confidence in my ability to win this long term. That having been said, that is all we got for this episode. We're at 9% casualties. So we've... Wait a minute. It's not... Okay. So we are at minor casualties. Alright, well that is what it is. We're at 9%. So I can take some more casualties before I'm having a problem in terms of my objectives. That having been said, that is all the time we've got for this episode, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.